Hi guys, my name is Carolina. I am a full-time real estate agent here in Orlando, Florida. You can find me on Instagram as Carolina Sells Orlando. Welcome to today's video. I definitely showed you guys a lot of detail in this video about my office, and I broke a lot of things down and I shared a lot of information about the way I run my business. So it's totally for my real estate friends. I have all the juicy details in here. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I will see y'all on the next one. Let me know if you have any ideas that you would like for me to see. I'm planning on showing you guys around some of my favorite parts of Orlando, and I'm totally gonna share some food finds. So stay tuned for that. I'm super excited about that content, but on to today's video. Okay, so welcome to my office. I'm just giving you guys a quick glimpse of everything that is going on in here. I absolutely love this room because of all of these beautiful windows. I love natural light, so I can very much appreciate all of it that's coming into this room. It's like one of my favorite things about this space. But we're gonna start over here in this corner. So as I've talked to you guys about before, one of my goals this year is to be more consistent with YouTube. So this is going to be my little seating area for videos. I'm gonna have a tripod here. I'm gonna make this wall a little more like aesthetically pleasing. Right now it just says good things come to those who hustle. But this is pretty much where I'm gonna do my sit down talks, sit down things where I'm just walking you through information and data. And of course, I specifically chose this section here because the window is straight across, so the natural light will be really great for videos. I am going to show you guys my board. I am a very visual person and I love working through lists. So this is my whiteboard that I have set up. It's made of glass, and this is where I pretty much put like my big goals or my big projects that I'm working through. And I don't know, again, very visual person. I love having that there. Then right over here is my newest addition. And honestly, I'm obsessed with this. It was much needed. This is my printing / like paper station. So I do a lot of things in-house as an agent, because my business is very much like evolving all the time. And so I like to keep things very up to date in terms of the information that I give my buyers and sellers. And so let me explain a little bit more about that. So I like to give my buyers and sellers these guides, and every single page in here is with information that I create. And it's really important to me that it's up to date with where I'm currently at with my business. And so right over here, you'll see like, I'm going to start implementing the color red into the business. And so on closing day, we wear red. And so I just added this page. And so it's really important to me that I have the flexibility to change my information. So I designed a lot of my stuff in-house. And so I found it very important for me to have a pretty efficient setup so that I can accomplish this task faster and again, more efficiently. So over here, I have my True Bind. Again, this is all going to be linked in the description. This is the tool that I use to make these guides. So this right here is going to give you that hole punch that you see right over here. And then this right here allows you to spiral bind. So let me just show you really quick. So it just turns on like that. And then all you do is you go like this. And as you can see, it'll just move the spiral into the book. So love this. It's definitely an investment, but if you are like me, you're definitely going to get a lot of use out of this. And so in here, I have all of my like postage mailing things that I use. I have a ton of business cards. That's where these things live. Over here, I have all of my spirals in addition to some guides that I have that are ready to go already. And then this is actually a personal drawer. There's a lot of important documents in here, so I'm not going to open this one here. Right over here is where I have my paper cutter, which if you do a lot of printing in-house as an agent or with whatever type of business you have, I absolutely recommend that you get these. I do a lot of like, again, very customized, what am I trying to say? Invitations, customized postcards for my clients and for all of my events. And so I'm always cutting paper, and this is awesome. These are some boxes for my buyer and seller guides. And then over here is where all of the paper lives. Oh my God, I'm a little embarrassed. I did not organize this before I went in here. So I have all different kinds of paper in here. So this is like photo paper right here. I have the backs of my books. So let me just show you guys what I mean. So this is the book that I keep referencing. As you can see, there's a clear front and then there's a black back. So over here, again, black back, clear front. Here are some bags that I use for mailing. And then here is regular paper, cardstock, a ton of envelopes. I have a lot of different types of envelopes. So these are the ones I use for letters from Santa. And then these right here are the ones I recently used for Valentine's Day. So this is always, again, evolving, moving. I'm always doing all kinds of stuff with paper. Very visual person. All right, and then right over here, don't mind these are from earlier, is the brains of the operation. I literally absolutely love this printer. It is absolutely outstanding. I print everything on this. I print my invites. I print my buyer guides, my seller guides, flyers, open house flyers, everything. The only thing that I don't print on here are things like door hangers where it's a very intricate cut. I do get those professionally made, but or on Vistaprint at least, this, you need a good printer if you are a business owner that is any kind of similar to real estate. So I highly recommend this. And what makes this so awesome is that you're gonna save so much money on your ink because of the way that this is set up. So it's called an eco tank. And instead of you needing a cartridge, you just like fill this in. And as you guys probably have gathered, I print a ton, and I've only filled this up like, I'm not even making this up, guys. I've owned this since I became a real estate agent, so we're going on 3 years now, and I've filled it up at least like maybe just 5 times. And again, I'm not being dramatic. Then I'm just gonna give them a quick shout out because I love her. These are my keychains that I give to my clients, and that is my little logo. It's a CT. And they're matte and they're beautiful. And if you're a real estate agent and you are looking for custom items, you absolutely need to reach out to his and her workshop because she can pretty much do anything. And she's just like a genius at making things look absolutely beautiful. All right, and then I'm gonna take you guys to this side of the room now. Tons of paper. I just buy this in bulk. I never wanna run out. I like to have a ton of it. So that's where they live. And then this is probably not like necessary as a part of this video, but you know, I'm showing you the office, so that's what I'm gonna show you right now. So I'm gonna show this to you anyways. I mean, this is where I get ready. I oftentimes wear makeup, and lighting is very important when it comes to makeup. So this is where I wanna sit when I'm getting ready for work or for an occasion or whatever the case may be. So it's not really office related, but this is the best seat in the house to get ready. Also, this is my little mosquito killer. This house in particular has a ton of mosquitoes for some reason. And so whenever Milo's outside, I just have this on so that whenever I open the door, if a mosquito gets in, then they just get zapped because they love me. Down here, I'm gonna show you guys really quick. I do deal with a lot of important documents. And so I have a paper shredder, and you absolutely need one too. Fake plant. I never have real plants. I can never keep those alive. Over here, I mean, self-explanatory. I have a hole punch, vitamins so that I don't, forget to take those. You absolutely need one of these if you are on your phone a lot. This is a little tripod that my sister got for me. I do a lot of calls on FaceTime and stuff, and so I really enjoy having this. Here are some coasters. I'm actually going to pause the video here because I have to take a phone call. I will be right back. Okay, back to the video. So this is my desktop. I'm going to briefly cover this, but I mean, I recently got a desktop, and honestly, guys, it has changed my workflow entirely. Before, I would just sit on the couch on my laptop, and it was really difficult to be really efficient in my work. Now that I have this is a much bigger screen. And so for writing contracts, it's a total game changer because I can fit, I can fit like the MLS here, and then I can fit dot loop here. And so I can go back and forth between screens much more efficiently. So I highly recommend getting a desktop. Mine is a MacBook. I love Apple, or I'm not a MacBook, it's a Mac, because I love Apple and I really love the way it integrates with my phone and my other computer. So that's mainly why I got Apple, but you definitely don't need to get Apple. But to the point that I'm trying to make, you absolutely should invest in your work setup if you, again, you work full time and you want to treat this like it's a full-time business, because it is. All right. And then I'm going to take you guys over here to my Remarkable. I have shouted this out a couple times, but I absolutely love this thing. As I've mentioned to you guys, I'm a visual person. I am a to-do list person. So I love writing things down, and I'm a very much like a pen to paper person. As you guys can see, like I have Post-its and I love writing things down. So making lists on my phone just wasn't going to cut it. So I really just enjoy writing things down, but I wanted it to be a little more efficient, right? Everything's about efficiency. So having tons of notebooks was not going to be realistic for me. Having a ton of papers everywhere with lists, not realistic for me either. So with this, I'm able to get I get to like accomplish the whole point of writing something down. But then I also get the efficiency of it all being in one notebook. I can create multiple notebooks within my Remarkable. I can send the PDF note to my assistant or to whoever needs to get it. And so again, I'm all about efficiency. So I really just enjoy having the Remarkable. Again, another really, an investment. You don't need this, but it has really just changed my workflow. And if something's really complicated, I'm probably not going to do it. So I really just have taken priority into making things more efficient and enjoyable for me. So highly recommend that. And then over here, AC, nothing important there. And then this is my sales board. So there's a very common trend around here in this office. I'm just very visual. I like to see things. I like to know where I'm at with things. So my goal is to do 20 million this year. I have one closing that has already happened. And I have 49 more to go. So if you know of anybody that is thinking about buying or selling or is relocating into Central Florida, please keep me in mind. Your referrals are the lifeline of my business. A little bit of back story with the sales board. I designed this myself. Like I said, my business is always evolving. And so I like to make things myself. I made this on Canva. I just put all the houses on an image. I put everything the way I wanted it, and then I ordered it from Office Depot, and they had it printed on a foam board that is laminated. That's why it's glossy, and that's why I can have a dry erase on it. So highly recommend that. Of course, I have my prop there. This is what I use for closings. My Polaroid. One thing that I want to do this year is give my clients a picture of them in front of their house at closing. So I just recently ordered this, and I'm super excited to implement this. Tons of Sharpies, tons of dry erase markers. Again, very visual, so I like writing things down. And I guess that's pretty much it. So yeah, let me give you guys one last look. And we're gonna tune out now. All right, guys, well, that is all for today's video. If you are somebody that is interested in buying or selling this year and you have questions for me, please shoot me an email. I will have all the information in the description box below. Please subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you over on Instagram for daily content on my stories, because I'm definitely super chatty on there. But thanks for watching. Bye, guys.